Hi, this is Wilde, and I'm excited to announce that the Wilde Tuning is now available in all 12 keys. So this is something that I've been pushing for a while. Up till now, it's only been available in the 5 most popular keys, but obviously music comes in all 12 keys, and I like to play in all 12 keys, so it was important to me to make this available. So what I'm going to do in this video is explain a bit about what the tuning is for anybody that doesn't know, and then at the end I'll demonstrate all 12 of the keys over a backing track. So the range of keys with this tuning runs from a low E flat being the lowest up to a regular D being the highest, and the reason for that is that this is the D here. You can hear that's getting pretty high at the top end there. I still find that very usable. I go right up to hold 10 on my D harp all the time. But I do find that once you get above a D, that upper octave starts to become less usable. It just becomes a little bit too harsh and shrill, and the reeds start getting so short and stiff that they don't really respond so well. So the regular D is the highest, and the lowest key is the low E flat, which is this one here. So with these low keys, that upper octave is very usable. And I find when I'm playing blues rock on these lower keys, I tend to spend most of my time from hole 4 up. But it's nice to have the option of going down into that first octave when you want to. It's also nice for kind of chugging and rhythmic stuff. But it gives you the option still of jumping up top. To play some lead when you want to, and it'll still cut through. So low E flat is the lowest key. Then we go to low E, low F, low F sharp, which is another brand new key. There's a lot of rock and blues rock in C sharp, so that's a handy key to have. Then we go to a regular G, and then every key right through to the D. So A flat, A, B flat, B, C, D flat, and D. So this tuning was essentially born out of my many years of frustration with Richter tuning. Now, if you think about it, Richter tuning was designed for first position playing. It was designed primarily for playing the major scale in first position. It wasn't intended initially to be a blues instrument, and wasn't really intended to be played in any other position or in any other key other than the key stamped on the end of it. Which is why when you're playing in second position blues or major pentatonic, the first 2 octaves work really well, and then the upper octave becomes less expressive, and there are a couple of notes missing from the blues scale. So let's face it, as blues or rock or country players, we tend to play in second position the majority of the time, and probably the majority of what we do tends to be around those major and minor pentatonic scales. So I designed this tuning with those scales in mind. So the first 5 holes are exactly the same as Richter tuning. So nothing's changed there at all. But then hole 6, it always annoyed me that, a root note in second position is the 6th blow, and it's not bendable, so you can't scoop on it, you can't add vibrato to it. So I made hole 6 exactly the same as hole 2. So now it bends a whole tone, which means you can get a nice wide vibrato on it. And then holes 7 and 8 are just like holes 3 and 4 again. So 6, 7, and 8 are the same as 2, 3, and 4. So anything that you do down here, you can do up here with exactly the same movements. The bends, the blows and draws are all in the same place. And then hole 9 is just like hole 2 again, so root note on a draw, and it bends a whole step. And hole 10 is an idea that I got from Brendan Power's Power Bender Tuning, where he switched the blow and the draw reed around, so you get the 4th degree of the scale in second position as your draw note, and it bends down to a minor 3rd. So that's how this tuning came about, basically. So now you can get your blues scale in that upper octave. Without the need for the overblow and the overdraw. And not only that, but all of the notes are more expressive because the main chord tones are all draws and they're all bendable, so you can put a lot more bluesy expression and vibrato on them. So I'm just gonna jam a little bit over a blues rock backing track here. I'm going to do four bars on each key, starting with the lowest, that's the low E flat, and working through all the way up to the D harp. I'm going to try and play something kind of similar on each one and run through all 3 octaves just so you can hear the range of each key. I'm going to be going through my Wilde drive pedal into my Super Reverb amp. Here we go. So thanks for watching. I'll put a link below where you can find more information about Wilde Tuning and the Wilde Drive, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.